Well, good morning everybody. It's Tuesday morning, and before we get started I just wanted to say, look at the weather. Deptford at its best. Anyway, it's Tuesday, so it does mean that we're going to start a Homebrew Wednesday early, because today we have a day off and I'm brewing. I almost feel like Tiny from Off Tap Brewing with this sunshine, although it's actually nowhere near. Anyway, today we're doing Moorland Old Speckled Hen, thanks to Norfolk Hillbilly who sent me the recipe. So we're going to do 23 litres, birthday present, oh my god, 23 litres, so pale malts, white sugar, which I'm hoping is like normal table sugar, because that's all that's going in. Crystal malt, black malts, Challenger hops, Golding hops, total mash 10 litres, total liquor 32.5, should be nice, easy to do. That's it really. The R2D2 porta potty mash tun has had a bit of an accident, and the filter's come out. It's because it was taught about on YouTube and someone's jinxed it. So I'm going to do a little bit of fixing on that. I might do that outside in the sunshine. It's a little too early for homebrew. Don't boo at me, I know what you're doing behind the screen. So it'll be a nice cup of coffee actually. See you in a bit. So no telling me off, but it is the last of the birthday cake and a cup of coffee. Just to say thank you very much to everybody that wished me a happy birthday. It was very sweet of you. It did involve a lot of beer, which is good. And as a birthday treat, I've been given some money to pay for Bismuth. So that's what I'm going to do now. See you soon. For those of you who haven't seen it, this is the mash tun. It's a 20 litre drinks cooler. I got it off of eBay for about 17 quid. Inside, as you can see, is the filter. I had a bit of a problem with it last time in that because it's an American fitting, it didn't fit the English threading. Bit of PTFE that today. Look at me with a bit of DIY. Got it working. And I'm sort of showing it to you because Beer Lover 83 Brew is getting a little bit jealous that mine works and his doesn't. I don't know why. I tell you what I do think it is, a little bit. I think it's because there's a lot of pressure, because it's quite tall. I think that there might be a bit more sort of pressure to push the liquid through, as opposed to a flatter tun where it sits and there's not so much pull on it. Anyway, that's my thoughts. That's the mash tun, otherwise known as the porta potty, and we're going to get started. Beersmith is telling me to mash in at 77. Now, when I did this, last time for the clone, the Blue Moon clone, I mashed in at 77 for 66, and it was about 2 degrees over. So I'm going to take a bit of a gamble this time, and I'm going to go to 75, and I'm going to mash in at 75, and if I need to raise the temperature I will. So here we are. Hello. 10.9 litres of water came out of my tap at 50 degrees. Bring it up to temperature and we'll go from there. There we go, so that's 10 litres of water, and it's up at 75 degrees. Oh, can't get the lid back on. 75 degrees, so I'm just going to put the grain in and mash in. So this is my black and my crystal going in. So it's 30 grams of crystal black and 350 grams of crystal. And it's the lighter colour crystal, so it's not really dark or something. So that's that, and now we're just going to do the pale.
We want it to be 66.
So just around 66. Brilliant, spot on. We'll take the probe out, we don't need that, we'll tie it off, and 90 minutes starts now. There we go, that's 90 minutes, and now I'm going to do the runoff. Try and get the bits out. It looks very bitty. It's quite clean, right? Here we go. It's very dark. Okay, so that's the first of the batch out. There were 7 litres, so it's absorbed 3 litres. And then this is 78 degrees. Okay, so this is now 8 litres of 75. It's actually at 76 at the moment, but shouldn't be too bad. Can I just say ow? And I've got to do this twice, so while that's doing that, I'm going to do a 15-minute count and then I'll come back to it. So this is the second mash through. We're just going to finish that out. And that's now taken us to just over 15 litres. And then there's another 9 litres just over there, 75 degrees. And that'll go in. Okay, so this is a bit strange. It has white sugar in it. Now I didn't have in all of the white sugar I needed. It had like 500 grams. So I've got brown sugar and white sugar. I've split it in half because obviously I do half and half boils. Let's hope that's right. I honestly think we might have a boil over at this rate. So these are just bringing up to temperature now. I'm using pellets. I haven't used pellets before. This is Challenger. and then there's East Kent for the end. It's a 90-minute boil, if we ever get there. And I'm using something that I saw online. This is my water, which was boiled, so it's boiled water. And apparently you can kill your hot break, or you can stop it from being very naughty and boiling over on the stove if you just give it a quick spray. So I'm going to give that a go if this gets a little bit too much. Anyway, come back for when we're boiling. Now, isn't that a thing of beauty? So here we go, 90 minutes. Don't boil over. You know what they say about a watched pot never boiling? Well, this is about it. The other one's going well though. Get there in a minute. Okay, that couldn't get any closer even if I tried. Let's just hope it stays like that now. Fun times. Just a little, the lid's not on yet. Oh, there's the strap in there. But that's the wort chilling down now. Bath of cold water. I can take the lid off actually. So there we go, bath of cold water. That's the wort in there nicely. Boil 190 minutes. Hopefully this will chill down in a couple of hours and it will be ready to have the yeast. So there you go, that's the last of the yeast in. Now we need to leave it. 1 speckled hen clone. Okay, well that's it. That was my brew day from yesterday. A speckled hen clone. It's for a friend's barbecue, as you know, in June. So it'll be a little bit green, but it should be fine. And it's going to be called I Fall When I Lean, because we love Eileen. Anyway, wouldn't be Homebrew Wednesday without a brew. This is the Porta Potty. You've all seen this one. This is just getting better and better and better. I gave some to my dad, who's a real bitter man. He likes a good bitter. And he was really quite impressed with it. So if you haven't seen it, that's the Porta Potty brew. It's the first all grain I've done. I'm going to be sending some off to Norfolk Hillbilly soon. I must get his address. Anyway, cheers. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. See you next week. Have a great Easter. Hope you get lots and lots of chocolate.